Hey, welcome back to my video tutorials. In this video, you will see how to create an illustration that you can use as a New Year's gift for your friends. This art will have some text, so you can customize it if you need. Like always, we start with a new document. Then we fill the background with a solid base color. I use dark purple-gray shade because it looks great with warm lights. Then create a new layer and start to sketch our character. I decided he will sit on an armchair, wrapped in lights, and there will be a neon sign behind him. So at this point, you need to decide all proportions and sizes of main stuff. I usually draw robots in human size and proportions, but you can change this character whatever you like. I use another layer in lighter color to show how the lights will wrap the figure. Don't add too much, because later when we will add more glow, they will be really bright. Then sketch the neon sign behind. It's okay if the figure covers some letters. In fact, that's what helps the scene to be more three-dimensional. Then, on a new layer, I add orange color behind the sign. I try to keep it brighter in the center, but not too bright yet. Then I add light on the floor and reflective light on the character. Then you can add a bit more light on the sign and forget about that area for a while. Now, it's time to work on the robot. Define a head shape and add reflections on it. Use the color from a place where orange meets the dark background. More head details and reflections. Use a bit more red color for the chair. Places that are further from our light source will appear darker. But to bring more contrast, I add a bit lighter red color to the chair parts that are closer to us. I usually don't delete the sketch layer. I just paint over it. Now we can add lighter color to the body. To bring more color variation, I use blue color on the frontal parts of the robot, as if we had another light source somewhere from up front. Adding shadows to the figure and highlights. More details as well. Just play around with it. It's all basically just improvisation. Now it's time to add face features. The whole face impression depends on the eye's shape, so play around with eyes placement. I usually don't draw mouths on my robots, by the way. Now I paint the legs. I don't add many details, I just try to use the brush texture and go from what it gives me. Add more shadow to the background and work on the chair more. You can search some pics of furniture and use that as a reference. Adding volume to the legs. It won't be a bad idea to show there's some color reflections form the chair too. Now we should add more highlights to the robot, on the forehead and under the eyes holes. Now on the chest. And keep adding more little details to the body. Also, some wires would be good. Try to make them all different. Different shape, different size. Don't add too much, just 3/4 is enough. Adding more details to the legs. And work on the wires that are on the ground. They also have shape, so add light on them too. Not too bright because the brightest parts are at the top of the image. We can add another cool details to the character. I use small light accents here and there. More wires. We need more wires. Ha ha ha. Few more tweaks and it's time to work on the lights. Use a bright orange color round brush and paint dots where the lights should be. Then on another layer, draw almost white dots inside your existing orange spots. Then set a layer mode to linear dodge and play with the opacity. Create another layer, take soft round brush and add more orange glow. Play with the layers mode and opacity to find what works best, or use the layer modes that I use here. Then you need to add reflection form lights to the robot's body. Again, create a new layer, use orange color, paint a small area for test, and find the layer mode that works better for you. It's usually linear dodge overlay, color dodge, and something else near all those. I will probably add more lights on the ground. And now we begin to work on the neon letters. Use round brush and very light yellow color, close to white. Paint letters that look like neon. Or you can use the actual neon font if you have one. Now, when you're done with letters, take orange color and set your new layer to hard light mode. Set Fill on 70% or so, and paint over the letters you did. It will be cool if the brush that you use has some texture. Now create a new layer, so many layers. Set it to linear dodge more, take big soft round brush and add even more light to the sign. Change the fill, setting to 10-20%. And then it will be cool to add some little dust around the sign. You can use the brush if you have something like that, or just manually draw some small dots. Add highlight to the head and areas that are close to the neon letters to make that pop up a bit better. And here I decided to show cables from the sign. so it looks more like a real sign hanging on the wall. And it's done. As I said, you can customize the words in your sign, add a name of your friend, or any wish you'd like to address. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to see your attempts on drawing this scene. Send me your art and ID, and I will gladly repost that. See you next time!